Hey, what's up? This is Tech Brothers. Finally, I received Redmi 5 and Redmi 5 Plus for detailed review. These are one of the most interesting budget phones for the end of 2017. We already made some comparison videos, for example, Redmi 5 Plus and Honor 7X. You can find all videos in the description. We are waiting for a budget full-screen smartphone from Xiaomi for a long time. Last month, the Chinese manufacturer released Redmi 5 and Redmi 5 Plus. They have different display size, hardware, and some other differences. Redmi 5 comes with 5.7-inch HD display, Snapdragon 450 chipset, 2 or 3 GB of RAM, and 12-megapixel rear camera. In this video, we talk about all these details. Let's start with unboxing of Redmi 5. Later, I will make unboxing of Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus. The smartphone comes in red box with a film. I have a Chinese version of smartphone, so the box and user interface will be in Chinese. On the front panel of the box you can see Big 5. The back panel provides some information about smartphone, such as display, chipset, camera and others. Let's open the box and look what inside. Here we can see white envelope with transparent silicone case. Of course, you can find smartphone inside the box. A little bit later we review its design. There is a user manual and other documentation. Also there is a micro USB cable, not Type-C. Power adapter. And SIM needle. So Redmi 5 has a good package. I really like when manufacturers don't forget about silicone cases, so you don't need to buy them for yourself. Redmi 5 is a younger model among new full-screen smartphones. It has smaller size compared to Redmi 5 Plus. First, I want to mention that Redmi 5 looks very similar to Redmi Note 4X, except the front panel. Of course, full-screen design is one of the main features of new smartphone. So Redmi 5 comes with 80:9 aspect ratio, so its display is longer than previous generation. If the top and bottom bezels are really thinner, then right and left bezels could be smaller. I cannot say that it's a bezel-less smartphone because it has really big bezels on sides. There is a no home button and other physical case under the display. A new smartphone uses on-screen case. On the top you can find front camera, light and proximity sensor and earpiece. As I already said, the back panel doesn't change a lot from previous smartphones. Here we can see single rear camera, flashlight and fingerprint reader under it. Redmi 5 doesn't have face recognition function, but fingerprint reader works very fast. Unlocking takes milliseconds and accuracy is 100%. The backside is made of metal with plastic antenna inserts. At the bottom there is a speaker, microphone and micro USB port. I'm really disappointed that smartphone doesn't have USB Type-C. This is the first disadvantage of Redmi 5. Don't worry, 3.5mm audio jack doesn't go anywhere. You can find it on the top. Also there is IR blaster and noise cancellation mic. As usual, the right side has volume rocker and power button. The slot for SIM cards and microSD memory cards is located on the left side. This is hybrid dual SIM slot. Redmi 5 comes with 5.7-inch display. It has HD Plus resolution 720 by 1440 pixels and 80:9 aspect ratio. Bezel-less display have been the main trend on smartphone market in 2017, and Xiaomi released budget phones with long display. Of course, it is hard to say bezel-less, because Redmi 5 has bezels on sides, but top and bottom bezels are really smaller. The display looks beautiful and premium. Redmi 5 has only HD resolution, however this is enough for budget phone. I should say that Redmi 5 Plus has Full HD resolution. The front panel is curved thanks to a 2.5D glass on top. I cannot find information about version of Corning Gorilla Glass, but there is a protective glass. As I already said, new smartphone comes with on-screen buttons, because there is no room for backlit case and home button under the display. Redmi 5 runs on Android 7.1.2 Nougat with MIUI 9 on top. I have Chinese version of smartphone, so there is no much languages. Fortunately, I can choose English. My smartphone doesn't have Play Store and other Google services. You need to install them for yourself. I already did this. Later I will publish video how to install Google Play Store on Redmi 5. The user interface works fast and smooth. I don't notice any lags and problems. MIUI 9 provides some new features, but I don't want to go into details because it takes a lot of time. If you are interested in new features of MIUI 9, please write in comments below. I will make a special video about that. As for the hardware, Xiaomi Redmi 5 is really budget phone. It is powered by Snapdragon 450 Octa-core chipset with clock speed 1.8 GHz. This is the latest and best entry-level processor built on 14nm technology. Also, there is 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal memory. You can use microSD memory cards up to 128 GB. Later I will make detailed performance tests with gaming, but right now I want to show you some benchmarks. Redmi 5 has about 55,000 points in AnTuTu. As for the GeekBench 4, here we can see 761 points in single-core test and 3484 points in multi-core test. I should say that this is a great result for budget smartphone with price tag $150. GPS works fine. It has a quick start, but accuracy is not the highest, about 11 meters. Speed test shows about 42 megabits downloaded speed and 52 megabits upload speed. I have 100 megabits internet connection. Also, I want to know internal memory speed. AnTuTu helps me with this. As you can see, Redmi 5 has about 270 megabits per second of read speed and 77 megabits per second of write speed. It's pretty good result. I already played some games and I don't notice any problems. Asphalt 8 runs smooth and fast, also the smartphone doesn't heat at all after 15 minutes of gaming. Redmi 5 has 12-megapixel rear camera and 5-megapixel front camera. Yes, it doesn't sound very impressive, but I should note that even budget Xiaomi smartphones make better photos than some Chinese mid-range devices. The main camera has 12-megapixel sensor with 1.25 microns pixels, f2.2 aperture, PDFE and LED flash. The front camera has 5-megapixel sensor and LED flash. At the moment, I cannot tell you something about image quality because I haven't made photos yet. Later I will publish a video with detailed camera test. You can find it in the description under this video. The new smartphone from Xiaomi is equipped with 3300 mAh battery. As you may remember, Redmi 4 had 4100 mAh battery. It is strange because Redmi 5 is bigger, so it should have bigger battery, but this is not so. I expect about 1 day of battery life on a single charge. It seems that smartphone supports fast charging, but there is no fast power adapter inside the box. So the full charging time takes about 2 hours. Later I will make another videos with battery test of Redmi 5. So what can I say about Redmi 5? Should you buy a new smartphone if you already have Redmi Note 4X? I think that you should. First of all, Redmi 5 has beautiful full-screen design. Although it's not bezel-less as I would like, but it still looks better than previous smartphone from Xiaomi. Also, Redmi 5 has good hardware. 55,000 points in AnTuTu is a pretty good result for budget phone. Also, I don't have any problems with GPS, Wi-Fi and others. The new smartphone has latest MIUI 9 user interface, and manufacturer promises update to Android 8.0 area in the near future. I have to do battery and camera test, but it seems that they are good for budget phone. Thanks for watching. In the description you can find links to other videos and where to buy Redmi 5 cheaper. Subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.